Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I first just want to start off by saying that it feels so good to be sitting down and like chit-chatting with you guys and filming again. I just needed to some time to just take a step back and just kind of refresh and redo my beauty room, figure out what it was that I wanted to do. I kind of redone my beauty room some. I think that for some of my videos, I still will have a backdrop, but for more casual sit down talky style videos, I think I'm going to be doing more of this kind of backdrop. Please let me know if you guys like it or if you like the plain background. I'm just kind of trying to switch it up a little bit for 2K17. I do have a haul of a shit ton of makeup that I wanted to show you guys. I had done some online shopping, in-store shopping for makeup about 3 weeks ago. So in this box right here is a ton of makeup that I've just been holding on to and purchasing. And yeah, a lot of it is drugstore, a lot of it, almost 95% of what's in this box is drugstore finds, but then there are a couple items that are a little bit higher end as well. So yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get right into the video. So I'm not going in any particular order or anything, but the first thing that I wanted to show you guys that I picked up is I picked up, ordered online, I ordered 2 Morphe palettes. So I don't own any Morphe palettes at all, and so I ended up picking up these 2 Morphe palettes. I picked up the Morphe 350 palette, which is this one, which I'm sure by now y'all have heard of both of these palettes, especially this palette. Excuse me, mine's just a little dirty because I have actually been using it. So this right here is the Morphe 350 palette. It has lots of warm colors in it. It's a nice little mix of mattes and neutrals as well. Picked up this palette, absolutely love this palette. This is the palette that I have on my eyes. This is the palette I've been using for a very long time, and I can see what the hype is all about. So I got that, and then I also ordered online the Morphe 350S palette, and the S just stands for shimmer. So this palette right here is just all shimmer shades. So all of these are just all shimmer shades, and I ended up swatching some of these, and they are absolutely beautiful. This is a gorgeous palette. This is the ultimate shimmer shade palette right here, and they swatch so beautifully, and they're super pigmented. So I would highly recommend these 2 palettes. These are good go-to staple palettes that I feel everybody needs in their makeup collection. So the next palette that I ordered online as well, because I did do an big Ulta purchase, and then I did like I said, some more in-store shopping. So the next thing that I picked up was the Carli Bybel palette. This is from BH Cosmetics. Sorry if it's getting a little bit washed out. But this is what the palette looks like. Again, I'm sure you guys have seen this palette many times. The colors in here are absolutely beautiful. So these are the colors that she has in her palette. And if you guys don't know who Carli Bybel is, she's just a beauty guru, makeup girl here on YouTube. She's been on YouTube for a very long time now. That she partnered, of course, with BH Cosmetics to come out with her own palette. And I can't remember if this is still on the BH Cosmetics website or if it's exclusively at Ulta right now. But the colors in here are absolutely beautiful. I love her highlight shades. This highlight and this highlight is actually the highlight that I'm wearing right now. And she nailed it with this palette. She absolutely nailed it. The highlight shades are beautiful. Really nice palette. Thing that I picked up that I ordered online from Ulta is the Tartiest Pro Tarte palette. This is a really pretty palette. It has a humongous mirror, but this is what this palette looks like. I was a little bummed because this shade right here was actually broken when I first got it, but otherwise it's a very gorgeous palette. Really pretty. Lots of really pretty neutrals and just warm tones in here. I definitely see myself using this palette, and I've actually used this palette plenty of times so far. So let me know if you want to see a tutorial with me using any of my palettes, because I certainly don't mind doing that. Next thing that I picked up one of the e.l.f. blushes, and excuse me if my packaging looks just a little bit janky. I kind of like already dug into it, but this is what this looks like. It's just a blush by e.l.f. and y'all, like, this don't remind you of like a NARS blush. I don't know what does. This looks exactly like a NARS blush to me. Very, very pretty. This is in the color Mellow Mauve, and it's just a really pretty like mauve-y toned blush. So really, really nice. I can't wait to play around with some of the e.l.f. products that I have. I'm excited to see how this blush will look on like someone of my skin tone. I really love like really soft blushes, especially with spring coming up. Soft blushes is like my thing. So yeah, so I'll be excited to see how that looks. The next item that I picked up is also from e.l.f. and this is the e.l.f. blush palette, and this is the e.l.f. blush palette in dark. So it has more of your deeper shades. This is what the palette looks like. It's really nice, really sleek packaging. And it comes with a really big mirror, but it is a quad. So it has 4 different shades in here. And just really, really nice colors. Like, again, this reminds me of something that NARS would come out with. And I have used some of these colors already, and they do swatch really nicely. They sit really nicely on the skin, and they are perfect for people with deeper skin tones. Next items that I picked up are also from e.l.f. So as you can see, like I said, I did a lot of like drugstore items, but I picked up 2 e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes, and they are the Prism eyeshadow palettes. So there is this palette right here, which has more of like your jewel tone colors in it. And then I also picked up this palette right here, which has more of like your neutral tone colors in it. And this one is considered to be the Naked palette. So the Naked palette, it comes in like little packaging like this, both of the palettes. But the Naked palette, as you can see, it comes with a mirror and a brush. And then of course it features all of the colors as well. So very pretty colors, neutral colors. And then the next palette, which is the first one that I showed, is going to feature like your jewel tone colors in it. And this is what this palette looks like. Again, very, very pretty. I love the palette. I love the color. And I did end up swatching some of these, and they swatch really nicely. Like this is that, I'm not flicking y'all off, but like this right here is that gold color that's in that dual tone palette. So very, very pretty. So I will be really excited just to see how these 2 palettes perform. Next thing that I picked up is a glitter primer, and this is from NYX. This is just like their glitter primer. So I'm really interested to see how this works and how this compares to, you know, keeping glitter eyeshadows and stuff on. This is just, it feels like, you know, a regular old normal glitter glue. So we'll see how this one works. Again, I'm thinking about using this in an upcoming like spring look, just to kind of see how this works and if this really is like a great dupe or a great alternative for the Too Faced glitter glue. So I'm really interested to see how this compares into that. Next item that I picked up was the Becca MultiTasking Perfecting Powder in golden, in dark golden. And this is just like an all-around bronzing powder, or like you could use it as like an all-around, all-over face powder. It's just like a Becca powder. I don't really know how to explain it. I think it's like a bronzing powder, or like I said, you can use it as an all-over face powder. I was just looking for a new bronzer because you guys know, like, I go hard for my Bobbi Brown bronzer. I just think that that is such a beautiful bronzer, but I am looking for something new. So I picked this up, and this is actually the bronzer that I'm wearing right now, and I do really, really like it. I think it's a really nice bronzer. I have been using it every day since I got it. So this is what it looks like, and like I said, it's in the color dark golden. So it's a really, really pretty color, and it is dark enough for someone like of my skin tone. So really pretty. So the next product that I picked up was the Loreal TrueMatch Lumi Cushion. You guys saw me use this in my Valentine's Day drugstore like quick tutorial. I've heard a lot of people talk about this product, and so I wanted to pick it up and give it a shot, and I actually really do like it. I think it's really pretty. I don't own any other like cushion foundations, and I just found that this one was just so pretty, and it does add like a really nice glow to the skin, and it's just a really beautiful product. Comes with, you know, the little applicator right here, and of course you go in and you take the little sponge thing and add it to your face. I don't like using like sponges like this on my face, so I ended up just using like my normal brush, and to me that works perfectly fine. So yeah, really like this product. The next two things that I picked up or that I ordered online were the, who are these by? Oh, the Maybelline 24-hour color tattoo, like metal color tattoo, like eyeshadow bases. And this is what they look like right here. They're really pretty, and they remind me a lot of the MAC Pink Pots, except they're just, you know, less expensive than those. But these are really nice. I really like the quality of these. The first one that I have it in is in the color Barely Branded, which is going to be more of like a nude, like almost nude metal color. So this is what this one looks like. It is going to be more of like that nude color. So really pretty. And then the next color that I have it in, which again, you guys saw me use it in the color, well, you guys saw me use this in my tutorial, is the color Inked in Pink. And this is just a really pretty like metal undertone colored mauve pink eyeshadow base, and I just really love this color, and I've actually used this color a lot since I've gotten it, and it's just a really nice base on the eyelids. The thing that I picked up was I picked up two NYX eyeshadows, just single eyeshadows. First one is like this orangey color, and this is going to be in the shade LOL, like this one looks like right here. And it is more of like an orangey toned eyeshadow. So very pretty, just warm tone. I am interested to use this just to see how it works on the skin. And then the other color that I picked it up in is the color Showgirl. And this is going to be more of like a copper brownish orange color. So this is a shimmer shadow. And this is what the shimmer shadow of that one looks like. So again, very pretty. The next thing that I picked up was the Covergirl True Blend pressed powder. Again, you guys saw me use this in my Valentine's Day tutorial, and it's just an all-around overall like just basic pressed powder. I feel like you can never really go wrong with a good pressed powder. Drugstore to me, I feel like has really good pressed powders that, you know, I don't know, I feel like they don't get a lot of love around here, but I picked this one up and I really like it. I really like the consistency of it, and I've been using like CoverGirl pressed powders and L'Oreal pressed powders since I was in high school, actually middle school. Like when I first started wearing makeup, I was using like just powder foundation pressed powders on my skin. So next thing that I picked up two mascaras from the drugstore. The first one is the L'Oreal New York Voluminous Superstar Mascara. It actually has like two different wands. So the first part of the mascara is going to be white, and that's just kind of like your mascara primer. And then the second part of it is black that actually produces the actual mascara on it. And I got it because I really like how this wand looks. I really like how the wand is shaped basically. So I've been using this mascara on and off to just coat like my eyelashes. So I wear lashes almost every single day. Actually, unless I'm not wearing makeup is when I don't wear lashes. But if I'm wearing makeup, I wear lashes. So 5 days out of my work week, I am wearing lashes. When I'm filming, I'm wearing lashes. So I love finding a really good mascara to just coat my top lashes, coat my lashes, and then of course coat my bottom lashes. And you can't really go wrong with a drugstore mascara. Like, those are the OGs of mascaras. And then I also picked up the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot mascara. And I'm sure you guys have seen this one around. This is the one where Makeup Shayla and Manny MUA did like their campaign with Maybelline. And at first, when this first came out, I was like, I mean, it may be okay. But then I did pick it up and I wanted to give it a try just to see if it was really good. And this actually is a really, really good mascara. It does make your lashes very full. It really does a great job on your bottom lashes. So I would certainly recommend this. The hype is real. Two things I picked up were these Glitter Brilliants. And these are also from NYX as well. These are just like loose glitter pigments. And the first one that I got it in is the color Glee 08. And this is what this one looks like. It's almost going to be more of like a rosy toned glitter. And then I also, oh my god, I picked up 3 of these, not just 2. And the other color that I have it in is the color Glee 06. Again, just another loose glitter pigment. And this is what this one looks like. It's going to be more of like that silvery toned loose pigment glitter. And then the last one I have it in is the color Glee 02. And this is going to be more of like that rose toned glitter. So I'm interested to see how these work. I don't use a ton of glitters in my tutorials as far as loose glitters, but I do have a couple loose glitter shadows and I just kind of want to see how they look. I love how glitters look on the eye, especially when it's done right. So yeah, I am really excited to try these out in a tutorial and see how they look. The next 2 things that I picked up 2 like concealers from L'Oreal as well, and these are the Loreal TrueMatch concealer. One of them is actually a color corrector and the other one is a concealer. So this is what these look like. So I picked this one up and this is just more of like a concealer. It's in the color light medium. And then I picked up this one right here, and this is the darker shade one. This has more of an orange undertone to it. And this one is going to be more of like your color corrector. And I will say, I really, really, really like the color corrector one. Like, I use this one every day. I've used it every day since I've gotten it, and I really like it. I think that it does an awesome job of color correcting and really hiding those dark spots on your face. And just helping to even out your skin tone for whenever you go to put your makeup on. So I would highly recommend these. The thing that I picked up was a lipstick, and this is from Maybelline. This is one of their color Sensational lipsticks, and this is in the color Espresso Exposed. So this is what this looks like. It just has like that simple Maybelline packaging. And then of course this is what the lipstick looks like. So it is going to be more of like a chocolate espresso color. So very, very pretty. I am really excited to use this. I love darker colored lipstick, and I feel like a lot of people, you know, we only tend to wear dark colored lipsticks or dark colored lips in the fall and winter, but I love me a good colored, dark colored lip in spring and fall time as well. The next thing that I picked up a CoverGirl lipstick, like lip gloss duo, and this is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Lip Color in the color Twilight Coffee. And this is what this looks like. So it's like a little duo, and it comes with a, like, I guess a lip primer is what you could call it, or like a lip, I don't know, like a lip balm, I guess. So this is what the lip balm looks like. It's almost just like a lip moisturizer. That's what I'm trying to say, a lip moisturizer. And it's just a clear like lip moisturizer that you just put on your lips before you go in with this. And this is the actual like lip color. It's more of like a glossy lip color. It's not going to dry down, you know, matte or anything. It has kind of like that metal undertone to it. You guys saw me use this in my Valentine's Day tutorial, and I really like it. I think that just a really pretty like glossy color over your lips is just really pretty. So yeah, so I will certainly be using this in some more upcoming videos. Next thing that I have is I have two lip liners, and these are both from Rimmel London, and they are the Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner. And the first one right here, I got it in the color Obsession, which is going to be more of like a brownish toned one. And then this one right here is in the color Under My Spell, which is going to be more of like a berry mauve tone. So I got both of these, and I really like how the Rimmel London like lip colors look on the lips. I think they're very pretty, and they're very soft and like buttery and creamy as well. So picked both of those up, and I really like them. The thing that I picked up was the Revlon ColorStay Brow Crayon. This thing right here is actually supposed to be for your brows, but I just kind of went off on a little whim because I was like, I wonder if I could use this as a contour stick instead. So I'm not quite sure. It seems like, I mean, it seems like, you know, it could be a contour stick for the skin, but I'm not quite sure. So this is what it looks like on my skin right now. So we'll see. You know, I like mixing and matching products as well, and I was trying to actually find a true contour stick at the drugstore, something that was dark enough for my skin tone, but I couldn't really find anything, so that's why I ended up picking this up. But I will be trying this just because I do want to see if I can contour with this, and if I can, I'll let you guys know. Next thing that I picked up from the drugstore is the Essence XXXL Shine Lip Gloss, and this is just like your everyday basic like lip gloss. There's really nothing to it. It's just a basic lip gloss in the color Big Night Out, and it's just like a really pink basic lip gloss. I feel like I get really into glosses and stuff, especially when spring and summer start to roll around. So really pretty lip gloss. A very pigmented lip gloss too, as you can see. I don't want my lips to be too glossy. But a very pigmented lip gloss as well. So yeah, I would certainly pick these up. And I actually got this from Ulta, and I want to say this was around like $2-3. I'm not quite sure, but it was very inexpensive, so I would highly recommend these as well. And like I said, they're super like pigmented. I haven't worn it all day, so I don't know the all day wear of it, but once I wear it, I'll let you guys know. I also picked up another lip gloss, and this is the L'Oreal Color Riche Lip Gloss. It's called the Lipgloss, and this is in the color Nude Illusion. So this is what this looks like, and this just, again, it's just a regular old, your simple classic lip gloss. And I don't know, I feel like these kind of lip glosses inside of these kind of tubes, it's very nostalgic for me. It kind of brings me back to my childhood, because when we first started wearing makeup, and I'm sure all of us girls or guys experimenting with makeup, like it was these little things that we would carry around, you know, like these little type lip glosses. So if you're looking for a really good gloss, I would highly recommend one of these as well. The next product that I picked up, I only have two more, only two. The next product that I picked up was the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. This was another product that you guys saw me use in my Valentine's Day like tutorial. This is what this one looks like. I really like it. I was trying to, you know, compare it to the NARS liquid illuminators as well. I really like it. I think it's really pretty, and this is in the color Nude Glow, and that's exactly what it is. I feel like it's more of like a nude pinkish undertone, and yeah, it just is a strobing cream. So you add it to the high points of your cheeks, you can mix it in with your foundation, and you're gonna get like that really pretty like glow to your skin. And the last product that I picked up is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And I'm sure you guys have seen this as well. It's another drugstore item. And I used this one, of course, again, in that last tutorial too. This to me would be like a dupe for the Smashbox primer just because they do have that same silicone-y texture to it. And it really does smooth out your pores as well and just creates a really nice, seamless, flawless finish to your skin. So I would highly recommend this. I think that this is, like I said, a great dupe for the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It kind of does the same thing as that, and it's drugstore, so I mean, you can't go wrong with the drugstore primer. Alright, you guys, so that is it for the haul, and that is everything that I have like collected over the past like 3 weeks. Like I said, I did a lot of online like makeup shopping and then some shopping in store as well, just because I wanted to try out new products, and of course I wanted to pick up some drugstore items because I feel like I don't use a lot of drugstore items in my videos, and I really do want to start using more drugstore items in my videos and just experimenting with it. Like I said, I will list everything that I just hauled in the description box down below. If you have any comments or suggestions or requests or anything, please feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. If you like the video, please feel free to give this video a like and a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. And other than that, I don't really have much else to say aside from I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye guys.